seems slow today, huh?
Yeah, well, you know what it is. It's that construction out there. They said they'd be finished 2 weeks ago. You know, they've torn up the whole street, no place to park. Business always picks up when you're around.
Yes, I'm sure. All these beautiful, charming people turning up for a 60-year-old.
Class tells. The only American city that's got it's cosmopolitan, you know. It's like sort of like Vienna. Excuse me. Hey, you're getting your favorite customer, huh?
Oh, Jake, I'm sorry. I guess I was wool-gathering, but I'm not sure. Yes, I still have some violets for you. No, not today. This is my present.
Thank you. You look a little sad. Or is it just nostalgic?
That's the word, nostalgic. Like someone going to the funeral of an old friend whose time had come. But that young lady's getting a little impatient. If I needed money, I could have had all the money I wanted. Just be here tomorrow night, Jake, and all the other nights.
And what do you have to say, Mr. Webster?
It's a lousy day, huh?
Quite efficient. Obviously a professional killer. No trace on the roof, no ejected cartridges. And the door leading to the roof was expertly opened.
Why would anyone want to kill a nice, harmless woman like Sylvia Werner?
The question is not who wanted to kill the woman. The question is who wanted to kill you.
Hoffman, you don't know what you're talking about.
Don't I? We'll see about that. Now, you're into something again, Webster. I don't know what yet, but I learned that too.
Look, Hoffman.
Now, this time you picked someone who plays a little too rough. Or this time you double-crossed them. So the only thing that's different and less glamorous is Sylvia Werner's blood on your doorstep.
Hoffman, no one is gunning for me. Professional killers don't get paid for missing.
They can make mistakes. Sylvia Werner just happened to be in the way.
God, well, what are you doing here?
I was looking for you. I figured this would be the best place to find you.
Talk to Hoffman.
Yeah, and I think he's right about this one, too.
God, well, you know better than that. You know, if the hitman wanted me, he would have had me. I'd be in the morgue right now.
So you got lucky.
Look, I was out there with her. How big a target does a hitman need?
Jake, you got a lot of enemies.
Go with me on this, will you, Caldwell? Help me find out why.
Jake.
Look, I've been investigating this thing. She lived in this apartment for 12 years.
So?
Look around. Nothing personal. No photographs. No evidence that she's been in touch with any human being. Oh, isn't that a little peculiar?
Maybe. Look, I'm sorry, Jake. But we do know one thing about Sylvia Werner. If somebody wanted her dead, they didn't have to go through all the trouble of hiring a killer. All they had to do was wait.
What are you talking about?
A police medical examiner says Sylvia was dying of a terminal illness. She only had a few months to live, at the most.
Maybe the hitman didn't know about that.
Yeah, but she knew it. What's the matter?
She was sad today. She said something about, funeral of an old friend whose time had come.
She was a nice old lady, Jake. And she was your friend. But you're gonna have to start worrying about yourself now, because whoever this guy is, he's gonna try it again.
So long, Sylvia.
Pardon me.
Yes?
My name's Jake Webster. May I ask why you're here?
I knew Miss Werner slightly. Excuse me, I'm in a rush.
She was a friend of mine, but I didn't know her very well.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Will you mind telling me what your name is?
I'm sorry, but that's not your concern.
Look, Hoffman, I gave you a description of the man. Told you the make of the car. Right now, he's probably getting a new windshield.
I think the rest is up to you, don't you?
I appreciate the cooperation you've given us. But since you've given us so much information already, why not add the man's name? And tell me why he's after you.
Because I don't know his name. I don't know why he's after me.
All right, it's your funeral.
Not yet, Inspector.
I am not anxious for the occasion to arrive, Mr. Webster.
No, you'd prefer it if I spent 15 or 20 years behind bars. You know what we call it in our country? Dying behind the walls.
That's what we call it here, too.
Becoming a small world, isn't it?
You've had a long run, a great deal of luck. But now I think the fox is running in circles. The circles get smaller and his luck runs out. Mr. Webster.
Dr. Hoffman.
You convinced now that the hitman is after you?
You made that fairly obvious this afternoon. The question now is why?
It's a good question.
You know, I've done 3 things since yesterday. Went to Sylvia's apartment, went to the funeral. I talked to a lovely girl.
Who also went to the funeral, but wouldn't tell you why or give her name. Look, I've already told you half a dozen times, Sylvia's death was an accident. There's no connection.
Yeah? Well, we'll see.
Yeah, I arranged for Sylvia Werner's fingerprints to be taken before the body was released for burial.
Thanks.
I ran them through the Interpol records. Got nothing. When I tried the World Health Organization, I got a positive ID. Real name was Sylvia Klaus, born 1912 in Bernberg, Germany.
Anything else?
Yeah, she's listed as deceased in World War II, but those records are very vague at the best, and, you know, Bernberg's in the Eastern Zone now.
Well, that makes it tough, but not impossible.
Makes what tough?
Not why Sylvia changed her name, why someone was waiting on that rooftop to kill her.
Boy, you are really making a mountain out of nothing.
All right. It's not much to go on, but it's something.
It's all in the wrong direction. Somebody's trying to kill you. Remember that?
Hello?
I'm sure he gave a description to the police of me in the car. Things have gone a little sour.
You haven't finished the job yet. Webster was with her when she died. Maybe she said something to him.
She didn't say anything. It was a clean job.
My employers can't take the chance. Webster has to go.
Are you saying you don't want to pay me my money now?
No, I haven't said that. Where are you now?
Not that far from you. Tomorrow, by noon. Don't make me come after my money.
Yes, tomorrow, by noon.
Good afternoon. I'm sorry, the entire family and most of the staff left for Paris a few hours ago.
Paris. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Max Hoffenstein, head of the great financial Hoffenstein empire, who is seen here on his departure for Paris 3 weeks ago, died in that city yesterday after a brief illness. The fortune of the Hoffenstein family was recognized worldwide as second only to the Rothschilds. At first, as
Money's no problem. I'll pay whatever they want.
Doubts about the future of the Hoffenstein empire.
You know me. I'll go anyway.
And moderate trading with a healthy recovery recovery.
I want to know the name of the killer
After repeated
and
assurances,
the people who paid for the contract.
intended to continue all projects after a suitable mourning period. Max Hoppenstein
There has to be a leak somewhere if the price is right.
generation to direct the family.
Keep trying.
Under his leadership, the family fortunes in recent years were directed into peace,
I don't get it.
including medical research.
I've called some people and talked to some people who would sell their mother if the price was right.
They were among Europe's largest producers of steel and munitions. It is possible that Paul Bertel, long the mystery man of the empire, will now assume greater importance as he did today in Paris. Following the funeral at St. Vincent's Cathedral, Bertel met briefly with the press in the name of the heiress to the Hoffenstein fortune, Carol
That's her.
Jean Hoffenstein.
Who?
Bertel stated
That's the girl that I saw at Sylvia's funeral.
of her grandfather
She could be riding a bicycle talking Mandarin. That's her.
that the beautiful young girl, now the sole surviving head of the family empire and one of the world's richest women, will soon take her place at the head of the
Jakes?
Board of Directors.
Mr. Webster,
Yeah?
you can find the man you're looking for at 11 Goldegstrasse.
That's behind the South Station.
Victor, this is Rupert Volz. I've just got word. Webster has found an informant. He paid for the address of your place.
Why did this informant pass this information on to you?
Because I paid him to. I'm telling you, Webster is on his way to you right now. All you have to do is get him, and everything is taken care of.
I'll get him. But everything is not taken care of. Not at all.
Central Police Headquarters. There's going to be killing. At least one. With luck, too. At 11 Goldegstrasse. That's number 11. Goodbye.
Hold it. I'm coming out. How's it going, Hoffman?
Congratulations, Mr. Webster. You managed to have us kill the man who quite obviously intended to kill you.
Well, that's the place of the game, Hoffman.
The game is not over yet. You and I both know that, don't we? In fact, it's really just started.
Bit of culture never hurt anybody, Jake.
A lot of interesting things around here, Caldwell.
So I understand.
For instance, take the Hoffenstein family tree. That's interesting how the various branches of the financial empire spread here. Look at the case of Carol Eugenie Hoffenstein.
I know. Her father founded the most powerful private bank in Leipzig after World War II.
Coincidence, isn't it? Leipzig is 50 miles from Bernburg, where Sylvia Warner was born.
Oh, you think that's interesting, huh? Well, I was born in Darien, Connecticut. That's less than 50 miles from New York City. So every time somebody gets mugged on 8th Avenue, you think I ought to lock my windows at night.
Caldwell, facts are facts. Now, her father died at the end of the war. Her mother was pregnant. And she got out of Leipzig with bombs dropping all around her.
Yeah, I know the story. Carol was born in the back of a German army staff car, and the mother died in childbirth. Then nothing, for a few months anyway, until she was discovered at a Paris orphanage. And then things looked up considerably. Education in all the best schools, and training to be head of the financial empire.
She is sole surviving heir to the fortune.
Yeah, I agree she's got it made. And everybody seems to be reasonably certain that she'll carry on all the good work started by her grandfather. Foundations for medical research and the grants for the various humanitarian projects. But, and it's a big but, you still haven't got anything solid to connect Sylvia Werner and Carol Hoffenstein.
She was at Sylvia Warner's funeral. There were only 3 of us, Caldwell. Carol, me, and the hitman that followed me home. What have you got on him?
Apparently the original Mr. Nobody. Don't even have a name on him for sure.
Terrific.
Hello again.
Please stop.
Remember me? Jake Webster.
It's all right, Carl. I know this man.
I think we've got something to talk about, Miss Hoffenstein. Saw you on television.
What is it you want?
I want to find out who paid for Sylvia Warner's murder and why.
Sylvia died because she went to your bar and because she was unfortunate enough to get in the way of a bullet that was meant for you.
I see you believe what you read in the newspapers.
Yesterday, somehow or other, you managed to even things up. You, or rather the police, shot the man who got Sylvia, but not you. Why did you come here?
Because you were a friend of Sylvia's. And so was I. And I think her murder has something to do with the Hoffensteins.
It's not possible.
The last night I saw her when she came to the bar, she said something about a funeral of an old friend. She might have meant your grandfather.
Why is it so important to you?
Oh, I don't know. She used to come in the bar and sell me flowers. And then I used to try and figure out who I was buying the flowers for. I guess that doesn't make too much sense, does it?
Makes sense. You cared about her.
Yeah, I cared about her. You know, we never really talked to each other. Just kidded around a lot. But she was my friend. Now she's gone, and I'm not going to let it end at that.
When you get all your answers, what will you do then?
Do you have time to have a drink with me?
I've never been to Jake's.
Come on.
Well, about Sylvia. She was my mother's personal maid, and she was with my mother the night that I was born, and the night that my mother died, too. And somehow or other, Sylvia managed to get me across Europe safely.
Why did she use an assumed name when she put you in that orphanage in Paris?
You must have read about my family. You know that after the war, the Hoffensteins were tried by the Russians as war criminals.
She was trying to protect you.
After that, Sylvia disappeared. But on holidays, the sisters used to give me the presents that she sent me. I still have a little music box she sent me one year. And then I didn't find her again until I was 20 and reunited with my family. That was just by accident.
In Vienna?
In an art gallery. I saw this woman, and I realized that I had seen her before, so I followed her home. She told me who she was. I wanted to do everything for her. She didn't want anything, just for me to be happy.
Good afternoon.
Paul, this is Jake Webster.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
You can see Carol has had a very nice day.
A delightful day.
If we can ever be of service to you.
Well, you might be able to help me now. I'm interested in the blank period in Carol's life from the time she was born until...
So she was discovered in the orphanage in Paris?
Yeah.
Frankly speaking, we also would like to know more. We've tried several times to find the answers, but our investigations have yielded very little. But as you remember, there was a rather difficult time in history for the world as well as for the Hoffenstein family. Anyway, we all have our responsibilities. Mine now is to Carol. But if you wish, we can always send you the reports that were gathered then by our agents. We can always try again.
I appreciate that.
Very well. Nice to have met you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye, Jake.
Goodbye.
What have you got? Well, I've been in contact with some old friends of mine who were with various intelligence agencies during the war. Some are CIA now.
Old friends still playing the same old game.
There was a German army corporal who just may have driven a pregnant woman and her nurse out of Leipzig a few hours before the invading army.
Sylvia and Carol's mother.
Maybe. The corporal's name was Rupert Waltz. Got an address for you. Right here. Well?
Well, what?
Well, I just dug up some information that had been mislaid for 27 years. That's not easy, you know.
It's fantastic. You'd have to dig a little deeper.
For what?
The Bureau of Vital Statistics. Births and deaths, 1945, Ernberg.
Now, how am I supposed to get a registry of vital statistics for a town in East Germany?
With all the friends you've got?
Now where are you going?
We'll go see Corporal Waltz.
Morning, my name's Jake Webster.
Yes. Come in. Come in.
Nice place you have here.
Yes, the air is absolutely marvelous.
It's been an absolutely marvelous pension the German army gave you.
Well, I was a full corporal, you know. I'm very curious. Why are you here?
May 1945, Bernburg. Sylvia Krauss.
Do you think you'll wind up with a villa, too? Or in a nameless grave somewhere?
Well, you have to gamble when you get involved with the Hoffensteins.
I've had my eye on you, Mr. Webster. But apparently you're even more perceptive than I thought.
It seems to me whoever hurts the Hoffensteins benefits their financial rivals.
And they are your principals, eh? They're the people for whom you're acting, the rivals. You must know a great deal. You know, I don't care whether you're working for the Hoffensteins and intend to live off them.
As you have for the last 30 years.
Or whether you're working for their enemies. It's one and the same to me.
If the price is right, I'm prepared to make an offer.
We understand each other. What do you want from me?
I want you to be exact about that auto trip in 1945. For an example, did the car stop somewhere along the road after the woman went into labor?
Yes, just past Halle. The nurse, Sylvia, must have been in her early 30s.
33.
You have done your homework, huh? But before we go any further, I must ask what the people you're representing are willing to pay.
With the proper documentation, $500,000.
Yeah, it's funny. A funny thing. I thought the enemy was going to kill me in that staff car. Instead, as fate would have it, that trip made me a rich man. Still, 500,000 is a nice, fresh figure. You have a deal.
You started to say something about, Holly?
Yes. You know, we knew immediately that the child had been born dead. We did what we could for the mother, but...
Again, what exactly was his connection with you?
Well, I was driving in the neighborhood and I stopped by for some directions.
Mr. Webster, there are two phone numbers on his desk pad. Yours and the killer with 11 Goldeckstraße.
Hoffman, you know I'm in the phone book.
Not good enough. Now, you have been under loose surveillance.
I know.
But the plainclothesman who was following you discovered that he was not the only one who was following you. He was too. Mr. Rupert Weitz. Do you still deny any prior knowledge of him?
Hoffman, I never saw him before today. It isn't the happiest of seasons in Vienna, is it?
No. But I hope he will make no attempt to leave the city. I think we have a lot more to talk about very soon.
Can hardly wait. Close? Close only counts in horseshoes. You know, whatever secrets Waltz was paid to keep, he took to the grave. But it wasn't out of loyalty.
I talked to Hoffman. He hasn't got a clue as to who killed Waltz either.
It's another dead end.
Not so sure. Photostats, Bernburg Town Hall Registry. Weren't easy to get either, but maybe it isn't such a dead end after all. Bingo. Where to?
Hoffenstein Mansion.
There's a Mr. Webster here. Right away.
Carol has been expecting you.
Good.
Have you been able to fill in any of the blank spaces?
I think all of them. From a handwritten document in a small town in East Germany called Bernburg.
I see. Would you kindly join me?
Thank you.
Now, Mr. Webster, it seems to me that you sort of happened into the situation. I think there were a number of occasions where you could have walked out on this. Slightly unpopular with the police, but still alive and in business.
That's all that matters, isn't it? Business.
Yes, Mr. Webster. Tomorrow, Carol will perpetuate a financial continuity that has gone on for over 300 years, and to which I have devoted most of my life.
Yeah. Well, there have been a lot of lives sacrificed recently. Starting with Sylvia. Did you take care of Waltz yourself, or did you have someone else do it?
Yes. I'm afraid to have to admit that I eliminated Mr. Waltz myself, without a trace of pity. And now it is you.
Jake, forgive me for keeping you Well, what's happening here? Why do you have guns?
Miss Carol, believe me. With all my heart, I wish this wasn't necessary.
I don't understand.
Please, I'll explain it to you later. It's much too complicated now. And as for you, Mr. Webster, I would like you to know the staff of this house and the grounds were hired by me personally. Therefore, they are loyal to me instinctively and to the House of Hoffenstein.
Of which Carol is not a member.
Paul? What does he mean?
Why bring that up now? I don't think it changes anything.
Because she should know the truth. She's not a Hoffenstein, never has been.
Paul?
I'm sorry, Carol. I never knew it myself until Max was in his 60s. We always thought you really were the heir, the only heir. By that time, Max had spent millions to save the name and the lineage.
That all could have ended in 1945, when a woman died in childbirth.
My mother.
No. The woman's child died, too.
And then fortune turned otherwise. The nurse Sylvia Werner survived the war zone. She realized the meaning of Hoffenstein air. She found a nameless child in the ruins of Halle. She contacted Max. They collaborated on the plan. And there is no reason for the world to ever know any different.
Paul, I know. You think that I can just carry on as if I'd never heard any of this?
Yes, Carol, and you will. You've been trained all your life to perform a specific function as I have. As for Mr. Webster here, he is incidental, for his larger, more worthwhile purpose. I will help you rule the great house of Hoffenstein. I will always be at your side, Carol. Him we can buy off as we did Waltz. We can get him.
Why don't you say what you gave to Sylvia? Why don't you tell her who Sylvia really is?
Why don't you shut up?
Paul? Let him talk. I want to hear it. Born to Sylvia Werner, female child. Eugenie. Father killed in the war. Paul. Paul. My mother. You had my mother killed.
She was dying, Carol. If any other faction had gotten hold of her or Waltz, so long as Max was alive, I could keep them alive. When he died, I had to protect you. She was dying anyway, Carol. But the House of Hoffenstein must never die.
police will accept suicide as the cause of death for Bertel. Was his own gun. And we were the only witnesses.
I don't know, Jake.
I know it's not what you want, but it's the best deal I can make.
Don't you know what I want? I want to tell the world what was done. I want to say that my mother was a woman who sold flowers and never asked for anything from anyone. That all those people in that plush line world out there can't touch her.
All right. But you have lived a certain way. And you've been prepared to do a certain job. Your mother sold flowers. I run a bar. But you are the head of the Hoffenstein house.
I like Jake's bar.
Thank you. We occasionally let millionairesses in. All set.
Gentlemen, please be seated. I think that today's meeting should be a short one, out of respect for my grandfather and because of the circumstances of Paul Vertel's death. However, I want to stress the importance of assuring all of those who depend upon us that the Hoffenstein Foundation will continue exactly as it has these many years. And I hope and trust that together, you and I can fulfill the expectations that my grandfather had.
How'd she do?
Like she was born to it.
You tempted, Jake?
Beautiful day. This is the kind of day Sylvia used to say was good for the flowers. No. I'd missed the action.
Next week on Assignment Vienna. From tonight on Assignment Vienna.
Cardwell, the secret is in the top half of the painting.
Those who would share my secret and find a place first must see things as they are in my eyes.
Somebody's playing for high stakes.
I'm sorry, Jake. My dance card's all filled up.